Hey everyone, Kevin the Toy Smuggler here, and we are live again. We are talking about vintage Mego restorations. I have been crazy busy lately. I've been telling you all how busy I've been, but I've not been showing you guys. So today I'm going to be showing you guys a few of the things I've been working on and stuff like that. I've been obsessed with buying the new Megos and restoring old Megos. I love hunting down the old Megos, and it's kind of funny. I enjoy hunting older Migos because I expect them to be a little bit harder to find, but looking for newer Migos tends to be a little bit aggravating. But one good thing is I've been lucky to get to know quite a few people in the business and stuff like that. So getting my hands on the newer Migos is getting to be easier and easier. So I'm getting over the hump. I think once this wave 8 is over with, I'll be pretty well caught up. I just got a handful of figures that I'm still looking for, and just so everyone's kind of curious what the toy smuggler is hunting, because like I said, I'm very big on the vintage toy community, and really just the toy community in general. On let's help each other with our collections. I think that's a big thing to do and everything, because I got buddies up in Kentucky. I got people down here in Atlanta, down in Alabama. Anytime they are looking for something, they let me know. Hey, Keith, how you doing, brother? Good to see you here this evening. Uh, Always one of my faithfuls. I knew you could be there. Jordell, you guys are popping in. Love it, love it, love it. Well, guys, one of the biggest thing I just love about this community is we try to help each other. And I got several buddies in several states around me. They give me their list. I give these guys my list. So we're constantly hunting for stuff. And we usually, and it provides a great excuse to travel halfway and meet up with each other, rebond with some old friends, get to swap out the toys and everything. And it makes it less stressful on hunt. You can cover more ground. And then on top of that, you get what you're looking for, because we all know it don't matter if it's He-Man, Mego, or Star Wars. There's always something missing whatever area you live in. El Rodimus, how you doing, brother? Awesome. Got a good crew here already this today. And guys, you seen the picture. Give you guys a little close up. Here is a restaurant. This is an original Spider-Man, 1974-ish, 77, somewhere around there. But I got him cleaned up, took him apart, cleaned up inside and out, designed this new retro card. I couldn't really tell. The original cards look orange, and I don't think orange, if it was exactly orange, I don't think orange was the best color for a card back. So I went with this something similar to orange, which is marigold. And I think Spider-Man pops really nicely off this marigold color. And I continue the same color scheme with the back. And these are all on classic TV toy clamshells. They're that way, if you want to hang it up like this, you got it. You can open it up at any time, check him out, put him back in. It's so worth the money. It truly is. Steven, here we go. People are asking questions. Picked up some exclusive. Okay. From Deadpool. Oh, wow. That's a hard one to find at Walmart. Good pickup, Keith. Love the Sand Trooper in the back. Yes. I tell you what, that's one of my favorite. That and the Land Speeder with Luke Skywalker. Those are my two favorite Black Series of all time. And I think I would like the Snow Speeder. Damn, that's just stupid prices already. See here. Oh, that is a Thrawn sketch. Oh, I thought somebody might see that. All right. If you guys want to know more about that, let me know in the comments and I'll go back to that. But that's actually a surprise, and I wasn't thinking about it being back there in the shot. But oh well, we might just have to let this surprise sneak out a little early. So that's the Spider-Man. And all these restorations that I'm going to show you guys is for the guy down there in Gulf Shores, Alabama, where my mom just moved to. Covert Comics. You can find him on Facebook. I'm pretty sure he's got a website. Awesome. He's just as awesome as the Battlegrounds up here. The guy's just amazing, nice guy. When I met him, I thought, yeah, this is a great guy I'm going to be able to do business with. All right. This next one here, I can get him pulled out. And I should have pulled out the companion piece to this. Sorry about this, guys. I got them all stuffed in a box here. My little girl's been running wild today. Let's see here. I'm getting ready to show you a vintage Mego Incredible Hulk. Two of them came in, and I actually bought this one off Jason at Covert. They both look roughly like this right here. I know what you're thinking. Damn, that looks pretty sad. Yeah, pretty rough. As you can see, limbs just all the crap, nasty inside. Well, I ended up buying this one off of him. And this kind of show you, like I said, this is how they come in. And this is what the toy smuggler does to them. Right, let me get over here. If I don't have this stupid light on, you can't see nothing. But at the same time, on these packages, they glare a little bit. There you go. You can see the difference here. And these are actually, this one has the original pants. It's the only one that had the original shorts. But I ended up, I like classic TV toys. They got the purple version of these shorts. It'll be just fine. But yeah, this is, and here's something else I want to show you guys what I did. If you go to if you guys are familiar with classic TV toys, they make some of the best card backs. So this is not knocking them down or so. So please, nobody take it like that. But the way their bubbles are, their card backs are designed, they have the characters' logos crunched up here in this little spot. Then you got that big, weird, square world's greatest superheroes over here. And they're all fashioned that way. And I just really didn't like that. I thought, man, so I changed that world's greatest superheroes to a rectangle. Now the guy, everybody's character's logo really nicely fits over here. You got so much more space. So I changed it up a little bit, made my own, got their cases, and so far everybody that I've been designing these for are extremely pleased with these. So, and I went in, cleaned up, I don't know if you can see the font, but I went in and cleaned up all the font, done it all from scratch. This is the closest thing that you, if you got a vintage Hulk mint on card, if I'm not mistaken, they're pushing $600 right now, depending on the condition of the card. You're looking at $350 to $600, depending on the condition of the card and stuff. This right here, you can pick up nearly $100, and this is the closest thing to get that. But here's what the greatest thing is: you're not crazily throwing away all that money. You can get 5 or 6 of my figures like this versus one of theirs. And here's the cool thing. You can open it right up, check it out, touch it, put it right back in. You can't do that with a real vintage one. They're usually, you can't touch the bubbles, afraid they're going to crack and fall apart. And the figure's just dead in there. You never get to touch it. So there's a quick example what the toy smuggler can do here. I'm glad I didn't. That's one of the reasons I was waiting to do a video before I touch mine. I really wanted you guys to see the difference that some of this stuff can really make. All right. And almost not all these was that bad, but they were pretty rough. You know, they're 40-year-old toys. Usually, a lot of these had broken leg. The Spider-Man. There's actually 2 Spider-Man, but here's roughly how the Spider-Man came. There's 3 Spider-Mans, all these parts in a bag, and I was able to put 2 of them together. And they, like I said, they both look identical. But that's how they came. Just broken parts, broken bodies, and I created 2 really good figures out of it. So, kind of give you an idea putting them together. And my next little guy here, put together a vintage Robin. Let me change the background on this thing right here. Might be better if I do take the white glare. There we go. That helped. This colored background card is very close to similar to the original one from back in the day. It might be a touch darker, but I thought the darker color ocean green really popped the red and yellows off and stuff like that. I'm doing a video. Hey, everybody. Here's my little girl. Here's the wild one I keep telling you guys about. Say hi to everybody. She's going to probably act shy. But yeah, same. Got the DC background on this. You guys can see here. Like I said, touched up all the legal stuff to make everything look nice. Like I said, I try to make these things so worth you guys money and time. And like I said, these are a whole lot of fun doing these with and everything. What's wrong? You can shut the door. What? Oh, it tipped over. Okay. Sorry, guys. We have technical malfunction. I told you, my daughter's just been crazy. First day preschool today, and she's been wild ever since she's got back home. So, all right, another one in here. I actually got two Batman. One Batman is your classic Batman you see here. Try to get the glare here. There we go. I know you guys think, wow, what color pink? That's the color of the card he came on back in those days. It's crazy. But if you go to your color wheel, this is a good complementary color to blue. So it works. Looks crazy, but it works really nice. And the other Batman that I have, and I'm waiting for a part, and I got a cool little story to tell you guys about that one was. And what I did, it's a removable cowl Batman. And all I did on that to keep it simple, because I never could find a picture of it, what it looked like meant on card. So I kept the packaging the same, except I just added the title, removable cowl on the front. Just kept it simple. Everything's the same on that. But what I'm doing is, the reason why he is not put together yet, he came in, the mask and everything was in very rough shape. Like I said, we're talking about a 40-year-old, very soft rubber mask. I'll show you guys here. And you can see these cracks out there. You can't fix that. Big old hole up top. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this piece of cork off of a wine bottle, and I am going to paint it jet black, and I'm going to mount it in the bottom of the card to where it's going to be like it down here at his feet, in between there on the little hump here, posed inside of there. That way the customer still gets, come on, focus up here. That way the customer still gets the original mask. But yet I have to say, Classic TV Toys has done an amazing job on making a repo cowl. So this is going to be the one that I'm actually going to be putting on the figure. And that's the part that I'm getting ready. And it really clips on good. But here's the cool story with this whole Batman situation. I'm looking at all the stuff. I called Jason up, and I got everything scattered out. I'm looking at everything, making my little parts. I'm not taking things apart at this point. Usually I can feel through the suits if something's got a busted elbow or knee joint. No big deal. Come on, focus. You're getting on my nerves. There we go. So anyway, I go to the wash station, and I got all these figures laid out, and I'm taking everything apart. And I get to the removable cowl, to the two Batmans. So I start undressing them, taking the capes off and everything. And I go and remove this original mask off the removable cowl Batman. Lo and behold, guess who's sitting underneath the mask? It ain't Bruce Wayne. It's Clark Kent Superman. So I'm like, oh crap, I done ordered all the parts at this point. So here we are, a Superman dressed as Batman, and I order all the Batman parts. So I'm like, I got to call him. So I called Jason up, and I said, listen, I said, you got two choices. Either I can order you a vintage Superman suit, and it's going to look like crap, or I can order you a repo suit, and it's going to look amazing. But I said, we got all these extra Batmans. So I said, technically it's my fault, so I will bite the dust on that. Or Classic TV Toys has a great repo Bruce Wayne head. I said, to me, if I was you, since we're adding repo parts to this anyway, I suggested that he get so what we did was I bought a Bruce Wayne head out of my own pocket, ordered it. It should be here, I think it said Wednesday, and that's what I'm waiting on, is the head to show up. So we're just switching the heads. He's giving me a Superman head, and I'm giving him the Bruce Wayne head. And I told him, I said, because to try to find an original Bruce Wayne head, I think they're going for $25 or $30 a piece. And it's just, and the Classic TV Toys looks just as good. I mean, that's how good they are. So I wouldn't brag on it if it wasn't true. Trust me. So that's where we're at. And I do have I don't have much to show you on these, but I will show you how clean they are. I have 2 Captain Kirks and 1 Spock. Let me get this plastic film off here. But I got to yet make the cards. I just finally got the images plugged into. So I've done a good repo clean on the Spock here. Got him looking really good. Like I said, I got 2 Kirks. I'm just going to show you one because they look identical. No big deal. And I just got them tossed in here so they wouldn't get dirty or nothing like that. Got them looking really nice and clean and stuff like that. So, see, yes, so without fake distress. Yeah, I don't like the fake distress. I try to just make mine look nice and be done with it at that. The only time I do odd specialty things like putting the distress card or whatever, if the customer, I'm doing working on one-on-one with the customer and they ask for it. If they're paying me to do it, I don't care. They're the ones buying it, not me. So anyway, I just got the artwork uploaded on my computer. Luckily, I actually had an original card from, I think it's the 2010 Diamond Select. They came out with some Star Trek figures. And so I got that one, went to my local print shop. They done a 600 DPI scan on it. So I got it in my computer now. All I got to do is redesign that weird square card into a more rectangle card and stuff like that. And I'll have it, I'm making them blank to where I can slap any name on them, on any of the characters. So it'd be good to go. And will they fit these kind of covers? Because this is the way to go. I'm telling you guys, these clamshells are the way to go. If you're a Mego collector, even new Megos, because some of the new Megos, like I talked about last time about the Phantom Operas, got one of the best cards. But then you got like the Charlie's Angels that I'm going to redo in the future. Their cards suck. So if you want to redesign, take the Charlie's Angels and you want me to make them look like really cool Charlie's Angel things, just give me a call, shoot me a message, and I can do all that. So, but I got just a couple more things here. I don't know which one to show you guys. Okay, if you guys know anything about Mego 12-inch, well, I had this toy as a kid. The card it came on, it was actual a bubble card, but it's a crappy looking bubble card. I really love this. This one, I had blast, and I just got done showing my wife. I put it together. Vintage 12-inch scale Spider-Man. And he originally came with these crazy spider webs, 2 of them, that wrapped around his body in the package. And back here is a Ziploc bag full of his, somehow this crazy cable thing he's supposed to swing off of. I couldn't ever find any instructions. I don't even remember playing with that part as a kid. But anyway, I got all the parts that Jason had in a baggie. I put this cool little Spider-Man head logo on just so it looked good in the package. But this is what the package had on it, was this logo design here. But I went with the same Mego color here as I did on the 8-inch scale. And then I thought, well, you know, on the back of the old ones, I think it was a plain chipboard. But on this one, I took the original Amazing Fantasies thing where Spider-Man's first appearance, and I made this the full back. So, I mean, so now you got a cool poster to look at anytime you want, or you can flip it around and show your figure. Either way. So either way, you're getting a cool poster with this. And I mean, I just really love this. This is going to look great hanging on anybody's wall. I mean, if this don't get you excited about vintage Mego, there's just something wrong with you. That's all I got to say. And I do have another favorite here. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. Got one more to show you guys here. Who here is a vintage Buck Rogers fan? Well, I got this figure, and honestly, I could not figure out who it was. And luckily, I reached out to a good friend of mine, Holler Brian. Y'all know, if you know anything about Mego, you got to know about Holler. And if anybody knows what anything is, that's the go-to guy. Bottom line, and like I said, I knew when I seen him this picture, as soon as he read it, he'll be back to me as fast as he could. Alpha Trion, awesome, brother. Glad you're here this evening. Buck Rogers is awesome. Him, Flash Gordon, all that stuff. So anyway, this was a character that was in the Buck Rogers movie But that I don't, but I think they said either his character got cut or something like that. But anyway, they didn't. But they ended up still making figures of him. But this is what I did with him, guys. Check it out. Draco, 12-inch scale Draco. It's on the regular body, not the muscular body. So I redesigned this whole entire Buck Rogers package, put his name up on there, and he's got his whole entire outfit, got this crazy little hat crown that he wears. I got it sitting there at the bottom. I mean, what a way to display this on your wall. I mean, because if you look at the original one, crappy box. I mean, bottom line, crappy box. This right here, and you only saw like a bust shot of the figure, and the rest of it was just a box that had this same kind of design. So this right here, you get to see the full figure. And then I done something a little cool, similar to what I did with the Spider-Man. But I got this cool black and white print of Buster Crabbe, the original Buck Rogers. Great cool shot of him. Let's see if I can get a closer up of that. If you're a fan of Buck Rogers and Flash, you gotta love Buster Crabbe. One of the greatest. Bottom line, his take on these characters was just, and it was amazing that he got to play both. That's just, to me, that would never happen today. You can never play both characters like that. That just would never happen. So once again, I gave you all a cool, whoever gets this gets a cool poster on the back, a good classic on where these characters come from and everything. But yet I try to keep it as true. Boy, we're getting a storm rolling in here. I don't know if you guys can hear the thunder or not, but it's rolling in here. Awesome. Thank you, Keith. See, looks like Ming the Merciless. Yeah, really close. Except he's just got a little bit more hair. If he had any kind of helmet on, yes, he would look just like it. And I think if you guys keep up with, I don't know how many of you guys keep up my Facebook. He sent me a 12-inch scale Superman, but we don't have any kind of outfit. I said, well, let me go ahead and clean him up, tighten up his joints. Let me go ahead and get everything. That way, if you ever find the suit for him, all you got to do is put it on him, throw him back into the package. So ignore the figure. I'm trying to show off the package here. Let me pull this cellophane off here. But I had this picture up on Facebook this week, and everybody kind of went crazy stupid over it. And I'd say this is one of my favorite ones. And like I said, I took a cool page from the original a Superman book that had Batman in it, and I patinaed it down so the figure would pop off really nice. So I mean, once you get the really nice Superman with his outfit on in here, it should look pretty cool, I think. And I did this too. Boom. Old classic Action Comics picture. So once again, I went with on these right here. Since this is not about fooling anybody. This is about getting every bang for your buck, so to speak. I mean, because like I said, if you go and buy an original one of these, oh my God, it's $500 plus. Bottom line, if they're meant in box or whatever, it's over $500. Thank you, Ron, appreciate it. It's just crazy prices, and that's one thing about toy collecting is just annoying, is how these people just really make things just crazy stupid. And what's even more sickening is all these people scalping Star Wars toys right now, and the new He-Mans that are getting on show. I mean, my town right now, there's some little damn punk running around buying up all the damn He-Man figures every time they hit the shelf. He's just cleaning the damn shelf. I can't wait to find a little turd. I mean, that's just rude. Because guess what? I ain't paying no damn $30 for a He-Man toy. Not doing it. I'll wait till next year when the shelves are flooded everywhere. So anyway, but that's what we got going on here, guys, is vintage Mego restorations and stuff. That's what been, and then one of the cool things I've been doing all this for is, I don't know if you guys got to see it, one of my payments on this, and I was going to get it down, but I got figures already referenced, is I got a big, huge vintage Godzilla is one part of the payment plan on all this stuff. And like I said, that's been one of my he was in my top 10 holy grails of this year when I first started. And like I said, this has been a holy grail year for the Toy Smuggler. I got the Pegasus from the Clash of the Titans. I got the big Kraken from the Clash of Titans. I got the Star Wars Death Star. Oh, I've been waiting to get my stupid me passed up on that one several times, and I've kicked myself in the butt ever since. And boom, the big vintage Godzilla, and the other one that I'm still looking for, and I actually seen one Saturday, so I got a lead on where one is the $6 million man Bigfoot. You know, it's based off the that's what the same design they done off the Chewbacca 12-inch scale and stuff. So see, Keith's got some. See, the new Motu Origins are everywhere. Here, I just left 4 Skeletors and 4 He-Mans, 2 Battle Cats on the shelf. So yeah, I'm looking for the Tila and Evil Lyn. I actually was at Ella J, and they had 20 Skeletors on the shelf. 20. I think there's like 6 or 7 He-Mans. And mine down here had 1 He-Man left, and I think 8 Skeletors. But yeah, oh, they're LJ. 20 Skeletors. And it's like, wow. Which I'm glad. I'm so glad to see that. But I just hate when these little punks show up. And obviously, I guess the Motu thought, or Mattel thought that, you know, Evil Lyn and Tila. I hate when they shortchange a figure. It causes this problem every damn time, and it just really pisses me off. I wish these toy companies, if you got 6 figures and they come 12 per case, put 2 figures per case. Don't triple one and short another one. Don't do that. Because if one Tila comes per case, one Evil Lyn, but you threw an extra 2 on the He-Man and Skeletor, that just makes the 2 girls rare, and then that gives these little tick heads a reason to go pull them all off the shelf and try to double and triple their money. And it just takes the damn fun out of this, guys. This is supposed to be fun. I shouldn't have to worry about little punk-ass kids running around stripping the damn toy shelves off and going somewhere. Listen here. 2 weeks ago when I got my He-Man figures, they had every one of them said Tila and Evil. I left over 25 figures on the peg. I got the cash. I could have bought every damn one of those. I could have took them right up there to Battlegrounds, and Michael would have gave me an extra $5 for every one of them. Easy. I could have bought every one of my He-Mans. Probably could have bought 2 sets of them at that price, and boom, and I would have been, you know, all these figures in my hands for free, so to speak. But I didn't do that because I don't like the scalpers trying to sell me He-Man toys or Star Wars or whatever for double the money. That's just wrong. So therefore, that's why I don't do it. So even though I had the chance, but I will not do it. So that's just, I don't like it. So I don't want to do other people that way. So you got to practice what you preach, so to speak. So he hadn't seen the Tila or Evil Lyn. Have you not seen the Man-at-Arms? I got a Man-at-Arms and Beast Man. Great figures, by the way. They look. The Beast Man looks amazing. Gosh, the Beast Man looks amazing. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to catch up on the reading here. See, exclusive seems to be pretty bad. See, Mandalorian. Oh, Mandalorian. Speaking of Mandalorian, I can't remember if I got to say this on my last video, but I wasn't going to buy the little, the child or Baby Yoda, whatever you want to call it, which I thought it was cute. I thought it'd be great to go with I got the rest of the ensemble from the Mandalorian, but when he came out, he did not come with the pod, and they want to charge you $10 for this 1-inch toy. And I'm just like, I don't see $10 here. And I just wasn't going to do it. And luckily, had a birthday, and then my brother got it for me, and I was like, cha-ching. So he knew I was stubborn. He knew I wasn't going to do it. So he went in and he did it for me. So that was awesome that he done that for me and stuff like that. So I got one, but I didn't pay that crazy. I thought about buying, that's the only time I thought about buying 2 of them, so I can just sell the one, so I can at least get a $5 discount off mine. So that's the only reason why I thought about doing that. But I passed up, I think I seen 45 of them at least. Every store I went had the whole full pack. They're not selling, by the way. They're everywhere I go. I think there's 10 per pack, I believe, and there's usually 7 or 8 of them still left in there. It's crazy. So, thank you very much. Like I said, guys, all this, I don't need to make money off toys. I got a great job. I make a good living. My wife makes a good living. I'm an artist. I'm always making money off artwork. I the money that I make off the toy restoration goes right back into me buying toys, so I don't take it out of mine and the wife's bank account. That keeps me out of the doghouse. Okay, so I've learned to do it like that, to where the money that I make off the restorations funds my hobby, because it's supposed to be fun. Okay, so you use your funds to have fun with. Okay, so yeah, they're being pegged, and that's the crazy thing. As much as everybody went stupid over it, bam, it just is just sitting there. And I'm seeing a lot of the stuffed dolls sit on the shelf too, so they're not just disappearing like you would think. So I'm shocked everybody didn't start buying them off the shelves like crap. That's the only reason I come here buying it, and then I just said no. And I've been kind of ticked about Star Wars anyway, so it just helped me say no to it. So, oh, thank you very much. I'm glad you mentioned that, Alpha. Yes, the Bantha is fully funded finally. And what we're doing is, if you've not seen my video, it's the video before this one, number 131. It's funded, but we're waiting about 2 more months before we go into production. We want to give everybody, now that we're funded, all you naysayers, you all know what I'm doing, don't you? Exactly. So, bottom line, I told everybody, just chill out. We will get across the finish line. No one believed me except for a handful of people, and here we are, funded. Shocker, I'm not. So anyway, but here's we're us, the Fans Strike Back, and Christmas, everybody. We're giving everybody 2 more months, because guys, the reason we're doing this, there's only going to be one run of this. We're not coming back to this mode. This is going to be a 1-run deal. So if I think we got well over 200 now, so 2 more months. If 200 more hop on, that means we're going to be making about 400. If only 50 more people hop on, that means about 250 of them. Once that's done, we're done. And I'm here to tell you, people, hop on now, because if you try to buy one of these second market, they're going to be over $500. Simple as that. Hot toys double really fast. And this is going to be even a fourth of the run of the hot toy. So, I mean, I'm telling you guys, if you want a Bantha, go to the Fan Strike Back and get you a Bantha. This is the last month or 2. So there is going to be no, oh, you missed out. Sorry. I mean, this is your last chance. If you know any friends that ever thought about getting one, send them that link. Please share this and everything. Thank you very much, Ron King. Thank you, fans. And I have to agree with you, the fans are doing the best work. And just to kind of relate on it, the reason why the fans are doing the best work, it comes from right here. Bottom line, when I'm working on something, or other people that I know are working on something, it don't matter if it's Star Wars guys, He-Man, Mego, you got to have heart. You got to have pride in your work. And if you love something, you're going to give it 200%. Versus a big, huge, large company, someone who don't give a flying flip, who never touched one of these toys in their life, are getting paid by the hour just to get the job done. Now, who in the world do you think is going to do a better job? That's why all these companies should be ran like Lucas runs Skywalker Ranch. Those people want to go to work every morning. They're excited to go to work. They crave to go to work. You know why? They get the freedom to create, and they get left alone, and these guys just get to have a blast doing what they love to do. Oh, what a job would that have to be. So, going back to the Thrawn, I can't remember who said something about the Thrawn. Who would like to see a closer up shot of that back there? If you don't, I get it, but I got 2 versions here. I probably shouldn't be saying it. I'll show you guys a little bit of it. If you guys like, that one's the original sketch. Let's see if I can't get this bad boy in here. Try to get, I might have to back up 5 feet here. Here we go, guys. This is going to be a canvas print of that back there. And I'm going to be oil painting this to bring it to life, full color and stuff like that. So it is Thrawn and Luke and Mara Jade. I'm try to get a closer look on some of the. There we go. This is going to be the fan strike back. What they have hired me to do is I'm going to be doing some oil paintings on some of the 13th characters of the 3 3/4 inch that they got out right now. The Thrawn, you know, they got a Mara Jade and Luke coming soon, I think sometime next year. So I'm getting ready to do some, I think, a Sand Trooper here soon. So if they're one of the 13 that you all know that are out right now, that's what I'm going to be doing some oil paintings on and stuff like that. I'm going with the Ralph McQuarrie-ish kind of style of artwork, and I'm just trying to have some fun, to be honest with you guys. My wife always said, for someone who's such a huge Star Wars fan, you never do Star Wars artwork. And I said, well, I love watching the movies. I love playing with the toys. I've done a few things as a kid, but not a whole lot as an adult. So, thank you, Jordell. Thank you, Keith. Thank you very much, guys. Alpha. Yeah, just so everybody, now I'll grab the original too here, just so you can kind of see, because when you digitize something, sometimes there's some changes, of course. See if I can get it back here. But yeah, here is the original that I did with all imaginary sorts of pencils here. There we go. Try to get you some close-ups here. It's kind of hard on this webcam. There we go. I spent roughly, if everybody's wondering, I spent roughly about 25 hours on this piece. So put in a lot of time. My old art teacher buddy, Rob Brown, keeps saying, Kevin, you need to quit doing these paintings in less than 4 hours. You know, I'm bad. I'm known to do landscape paintings in about an hour and a half. I'm known to be doing paintings similar to this in roughly about 4 to 6 hours. He said, Kevin, you need to start doing artwork and spending 25 to 30 hours. I said, man, I got ADHD. I can't stay on one project that long. I take drugs or something. I have to chug NyQuil every other hour or something like that to be able to do that. There's just no way. So, but anyway, I forced myself and took the time, and what I was trying to do is really pay homage to people like Ralph McQuarrie, who just really poured their heart and soul into Star Wars. And guys, Star Wars wouldn't be, if you love Star Wars, you got to love Ralph McQuarrie, because his artwork that gave Star Wars a chance. So I think, you know, this is kind of like my ode to him. And like I said, the fan strikes back. It's got some special plans with this piece. Now that I will be quiet for right now until the official announcement, but this picture has been chosen for a specific reason. So I'm not going to announce it. I'm going to wait till I get permission to announce that part. But I just want to tease you guys. So like I said, if you love this, please go to my Facebook, go to Sexton Creations, and make a crazy comment about it. Make some cool comments here and stuff like that. Because bottom line, I'm just here to try to do my best to give you guys the best, whether it's a toy restoration, artwork, whatever. I just try to give everybody 200%, bottom line. See, what can you draw in two hours? Quarter fan of it. See, come on. Well, it's all about style. This right here is hyper detail with charcoal and stuff. If I can do horror artwork, portraits of say I done this right here as a Frankenstein, about 4 hours I can do a cool Frankenstein oil painting, roughly about 4 hours. I mean, but it's a rougher style. You can't make Mara Jade look that pretty in 4 hours. You just can't do it. you can't slap her. Come on, she's a female. It takes a lot more work, so you can't do that. So get this put back here. There we go. Yeah, one day I'll drag out some more of my paintings for you guys and stuff like that, and show you some other crazy cool stuff I did and everything. But I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. See here. Are you into science fiction? Yes. Yeah, I'm the science fiction version of Bob. And the funny thing you mentioned of Bob Ross. When I was 3 years old, that's when I started doing oil painting. I'll give y'all a quick rundown of that. 3 years old, I'm oil painting. By the time I'm 5 years old, my mom takes me to one of the state fairs. I sold my first painting and won my first little prize and stuff like that. And then Bob Ross comes around several years after that, and that's all we did. Me and my mom did is study Bob Ross. And then next thing you know, my mom's teaching the Bob Ross style at the local YMCA. And then we pulled out of there and done our own. So we used to have this huge living room, dead center of the house, massive, one of them, 80s style living rooms. So we actually turned one of the side porches into a living room and turned in the big, huge, massive living room into an art studio. So you had to, from my bedroom, I had to walk through this huge art studio every day just to get to the kitchen. So every day I walk through artwork every day of my life. So that's how I'm set up here. I got my office here. I got my art over there. I got oil painting room. So that's how I grew up. I don't know. The smell of mineral spirits is heaven to me. I know a lot of people can't stand it, but I'll wash my hands in that stuff. And everybody says, don't get it on your hands. I'm like, I'll wash my hands with that stuff. You bunch of pansies. I don't know what you're smelling, but I love the stuff. So anyway, it's all how you're raised. So anybody else gets around that kind of stuff, they just frown upon it. But heck, I grew up that way. I love it and everything. So, and Bob Ross was my hero. And then when I became a teenager, Frank Frazetta was my hero. So my whole life is Frazetta, Bob Ross, Frazetta, Bob Ross. So that's why you get the weirdness of me. So, and then I grew up loving the film directing and stuff like that. So that's always been a passion of mine and stuff like that. So thank you very much, Alpha. I greatly, I love the sculpting is one of the things I accidentally fell into. All these sculptures you see back here, if it's not toys, it's something that I've made. And one day I might take a whole special and show you some guys some more of that kind of. Yes, I take commissions. Just go to the Facebook, shoot me a message, and we'll talk about anything you want to discuss, whether it's paintings, sculptures, whatever. I'm here to deliver. So bottom line. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed this. And don't forget, we're really close to 1,000 subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. And if you know somebody, tell them about me. We're almost there, guys. I can almost monetize. Help me. Love you guys. Y'all have a great evening. Toy Smuggler out.